get any better. MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Into the box, Odell, deal, pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Liner toward right center, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Batting third.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. 19. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smell blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Wong has it. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
I'll tell you what, this is one of those pitchers' parks you come in and you go, uh-oh, I could be 0 for 15 if I don't execute. And how do you execute in a pitcher's park? They throw you outside, take that base hit to right field. Don't try to do too much. You do what he gives you, you take what he gives you, and you move on.
A little low. It's 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Shortstop.
Ready now, Freddie Galvis. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get Jared Eichhoff gets the ball for Philadelphia in forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, number 34, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Ready with the 1-2. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Ready for another chance. Odell, deal. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Heading out toward shallow right. Grichuk moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Phillies go down quietly there, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Randall Grichuk. He brings a rather ugly 2. We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Altair. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Altair goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. A wave and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make
Up
you
next
feel
for
really good as a
Philadelphia,
pitcher, right? You're
right
making
fielder,
pitches all around the
Michael
zone, and then you
Saunders.
bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Lance Lynn. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Head now to the top of inning number 4. Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. He reached on a single in his first try. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Third baseman, number 7.
Striding into the box, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 13.
Coming to the
shortstop,
plate now, Freddie Galvis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Digging in to try it again, number 34. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
So it was a swinging strike 3. Number 34 is retired to lead off the 5th. 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again. And this time
9,
he delivers with a base
second
hit.
Baseman, Odell Deal.
Into the box, Odell Deal, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
In now, Aaron Altair. He grounds it sharply to third. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Here's the catcher, Time constraints will pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Tommy Joseph will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Jaso gloves it, gets him 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Squared that one up just a little late. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Coming on is Fowler. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Now
digging in once again, number 34. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk is after it, and that retires the side. So it's Colton Wong will stand in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing at the ball popped in the air back behind short. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Pickoff move to second. Don't want to forget about him. No runs on 6 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And the runner's breaking for third. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here it comes on 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The tag, and he's out at the plate.
Right fielder,
Here's
number
Randall
15.
Grichuk. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Rosario. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
I like the call for the 2-strike. Right, changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, Frank.
Now batting.
Here's John Jaso now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the 1-1. Lined hard toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs. Digging in and looking for more, Jared Eichhoff. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Odell Deal.
Second baseman.
This is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell. Anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-2 one more time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jones on the move. The relay throw. And he can't scramble back in time, and that is a costly out at third. Ready on 1-2. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up, and they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. So no runs on 3 hits. Tommy LaStella is up off the bench as he'll be at.
Play ball.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Wong is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grichuk going back on it. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Standing in now, Michael Franco. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk is in pursuit. 2 gone.
The batter, number 13.
Ready once again. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now
no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but Colton Wong will stand in. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen.
For Philadelphia.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. Runners going. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game.
Right fielder, BraydenBurtch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Altair. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Molina.
Hit in the air to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Piscotty rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Minor.
Into the box, John Jaso. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Well, a little looper over short, and it's going to get in there for a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Adam Lind has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle, so that's going to be the end of the line for Zach Duke. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here it comes on 1-1. Runner goes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
In now, Dexter Fowler. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Colton Wong. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. His prior history versus this arm, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. The Gateway Arch illuminated at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Adam Wainwright comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Adam Wainwright.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line to the right side. And that'll be a base hit, so he delivers off the bench to get things started here in the 9th.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1, you get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Odell Deal, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Altair. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. The men on third with 2 down. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Roman Quinn will come on now. And
number 19, Tommy Joseph.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Fowler. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Zach Duke wins his.
The month of August is coming to a close, and tomorrow rosters will expand. But first, here's what happened in yesterday's action. Looking first at the NL Central, the St. Louis Cardinals amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-6. As of today, the Cardinals sit in third place in the National League Central Division, 11.5 games out of first. And the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. Joe Ross got the W, his 11th this season, as the Nationals downed the Cubs 2-1. At the moment, the Cubs are atop the NL Central. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion. And the Nationals are in first place in the NL East, a commanding 8.5 games ahead of second. The Marlins pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-1. Right now, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. While the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Buccos combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-0. Looking at the standings, the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20